Welcome to Spooky News from Spooky Ventures for October 30th, 2020. Tomorrow is Halloween, and for people unlike us who live the spooky year round, that will be the end of spooky season. Since the spooky news coming out will be decreased going forward, and doing these updates is time consuming, that means that this will be the last weekly update. Going forward, I'll do one every 2 or 3 weeks. Speaking of news, if you know of anything you think I should cover in a future Spooky News segment, please let me know. Spooky Ventures is supposed to be interactive, so please like our videos, share our videos, subscribe to our channel, and interact. If you've got something spooky that you feel I should review, please get in touch. If you would like to be interviewed for our spooky interviews, please also let me know that. With the topic of interviews and reviews on my mind, in case you missed it, we had one new entry in each of these categories this week. On Tuesday, we published one of our most entertaining interviews we've done. That's our interview with John Adams, Toby Poser, and Zelda Adams of Wonder Wheel Productions. If you haven't already watched it, be sure to do that. The following day, my review of the recent joint Universal Blumhouse movie, The Invisible Man, was published. The same holds true of that one. If you missed it, be sure to give it a viewing. With all of that out of the way, let's get to the news for this time around. First, it should be no surprise that Halloween, like pretty much everything else, is going to be different this year. A couple new articles, I'll include the links at the end of this video so you can check them out, that I came across have some ideas for how to keep the spooky magic in Halloween while still staying safe. Also, the CDC has its own suggestions too if you want to check that out. Options will, of course, vary by your location, but remember that outside events are safer than indoor events. Masked events, and meaning events with mouth and nose coverings, but there is no reason you can't incorporate that into your costume, are safer than those without masks. The safest option is to celebrate only with the people in your household. We may only have 2 more days of Halloween season left, but there are still options to stay safe and celebrate. Zoom costumed Halloween get-togethers could be a lot of fun. You can take drives around looking at Halloween displays. Many areas have special Halloween light shows or drive-through scares operating. Pumpkin carving or pumpkin painting contests, another great option for virtual experiences, are always fun. Areas that have drive-in theaters probably have horror movies playing at them. There might be other temporary drive-in theater experiences set up. If not, there are always horror movies to watch on TV or streaming. Sure, things are different this year, but who knows, if you get creative, you might just come up with something that will become a new tradition. Additionally, most of the upcoming stories provide some other options for Halloween fun that's safe in the era of COVID. The world of gaming presents one of those. If you play Fortnite, you might find something cool with their new Halloween mode. When your character is killed, that lets you become a ghost and hunt the human characters in that ghost form. The ghost form renders you invisible when motionless, gives you claws for attacking, and you can consume goods and boosts on the board to keep the humans from getting them. The Halloween mode will be available through November 3rd, so get your ghost mode going today. Turning next to music, there are quite a few new spooky releases to talk about. The first is a live performance that you can watch from your home on Halloween. The Cincinnati Pops Orchestra is going to be playing a number of spooky theme songs and other spooky music in a concert streamed on their website. The concert starts at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on the night of Halloween. Another option for spooky sounds is literally Spooky Sounds. It's a new collection from rapper Trippie Red. The 6-track EP includes songs like Growl and Woo, and you can hear it on SoundCloud. Speaking of new music releases, Cleveland, Ohio-based horror music artist Vanik has just released Vanik III. The album is focused on Halloween and is available on CD, vinyl, cassette, and digital formats. You can order it and stream it via Bandcamp. Turning our attention to television, I'm sure by now you've heard about the absence of It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown on TV this year. Apple has acquired the rights to it for their Apple Plus streaming service to run exclusively this year. Here's what you might not have heard, though. Apparently, starting today and running through Sunday, they will allow you to stream it for free on their app. If for some reason you can't make that work, I'm recording this earlier in the week, so can't test it. They do offer a free 1-week trial of their service, so you could watch it that way. Next up is a milestone in Halloween animation worth mentioning. The very first edition of The Simpsons Treehouse of Horror aired 30 years ago. October 25, 1990, saw it hit the airwaves for the first time, and a Halloween tradition was launched with its success. From a long-running Halloween tradition, we turn our attention to the end of a spooky show. According to a recent interview, it appears Ghost Hunters, which was recently revived on A&E, will not be returning for a third season on the network. That's it for news items this time around. Since it will be 2 or 3 weeks before I'm back with another round of spooky news, I want to mention some important spooky dates on our spooky calendar. You can always find the calendar at spookyventures.com. Just scroll to the bottom of the page and you'll see a graphic for the calendar. Click on that and it will take you to our calendar. There you will find that the movie Come Play opens today. The Dark and the Wicked opens next Friday, November 6th, and Freaky opens the following Wednesday, the 11th. By the way, did you know that you can find trailers for all those movies and most of the others I talk about or review under the Spooky Trailers playlist on our YouTube channel? If you scroll down to the calendar, you will have gone right past the section of the website that showcases one item from each category of our playlists: spooky movies, spooky trailers, spooky music videos, and general spooky videos. Those change on the main site frequently. I put fresh entries up whenever we have a new video on our channel published, so several times a week. But you'll find them all on our YouTube channel under playlists. So back to the calendar. Some other dates of interest include Bram Stoker's birthday on Sunday, November 8th. Claude Rains and Neil Gaiman both share a birthday, November 10th. Well, that's all for this time. Enjoy your Halloween. Keep an eye on the YouTube channel. Starting Monday, our audiobooks will be featuring yours truly reading some of my short stories of the spooky variety for a few weeks. It's a bit of a change from the public domain works we've been doing every Monday. Until we meet again, stay safe, stay healthy, and always keep it spooky.
Spooky Ventures is the home for spooky content and spooky merchandise on the web. Check it out today at spookyventures.com. And remember, always keep it spooky.